You probably think intelligence is simple. You're either smart or you're not. Maybe you were the smart kid in school, or maybe you weren't. And without realizing it, you built your entire identity around that. But let me ask you something. Have you ever felt smart in one situation and completely lost in another? Like you can understand deep idea, but struggle to talk to people? Or you read fast, but can't focus for long? That's not confusion. That's something deeper. Because intelligence was never just one thing. And no one really told you that. There's a theory that completely changes how you see yourself. It says there are multiple types of intelligence. Not one, not two, but different ways your mind can be powerful. Let me show you something. You might recognize yourself in this. There's someone who can walk into a room and instantly understand people. They know who's uncomfortable, who's confident, who's hiding something. They don't need words. That's intelligence, social intelligence. Another person here can sit alone for hours, thinking, questioning everything, understanding themselves deeply. They feel things most people ignore. That's intelligence too, intrapersonal intelligence. Then there's someone else who can solve problems, see patterns, understand systems quickly. Math makes sense to them. Logic feels natural. But here's where it gets interesting. There's a kid who struggled in school, bad grades, teachers thought he wasn't smart. But give him music and suddenly, everything changes. He hears patterns, creates melodies, feels rhythm like it's natural. Same brain, different intelligence. And here's the part that might hit you. Hard. You were probably judged based on one type. School intelligence, memory, focus, following instructions, and if you didn't fit that system, you started believing something. Dangerous. I'm not smart. But that was never true. You were just measured in the wrong way. Let me break it down simply. There are different kinds of intelligence like game, logical, social, emotional and creative, physical, musical, self-awareness, and language. Each one is a different way your brain works. But here's the problem. Most people never discover theirs because they spend their life trying to fit into one box that was never made for them. And over time, they stop trying. Not because they're incapable, but because they feel misplaced. Let me ask you something honestly. What if you're not struggling because you're not smart, but because you're playing in the wrong field? What if your strength was ignored for years, and now you don't even see it anymore because you're too focused on where you feel weak? And here's the truth. People don't succeed because they fix all their weaknesses. They succeed because they discover their real strength and lean into it. So instead of asking, am I smart? Ask something better. Where am I naturally powerful? Because once you find that, everything changes. You stop forcing yourself to be someone else and start becoming who you actually are. And that's when intelligence finally works for you, not against you.